you could feel it. Something was about to break. It stopped being business. It became survival. Then comes the gut punch. Never before seen footage from the night the notorious B.I.G. was shot in 1997. The grainy, chaotic footage captures SUV speeding away from the scene. March 9th, 1997, Los Angeles. The night hip-hop lost its brightest star, and Diddy lost his shield. Detective Kading alleges that Diddy made a series of questionable decisions leading up to that night. Most notably, canceling Biggie's scheduled European press tour, keeping him in Los Angeles despite mounting tensions. Kading says he Biggie to his death. Whether he knew it or not, he set up the perfect storm.
Sean signed Biggie in 1992. People didn't know we had to produce Biggie's album for Uptown. He was an Uptown artist. Sean was insanely jealous of Biggie and Pac's friendship.
You know, when I was around Big, I felt like he really loved me. I felt like if I left the room, he wasn't gonna say nothing bad, or somebody said something bad about me, he would defend that.
There's a yearning for him to have that complete, total control. You're my artist, you're my best friend, I make hits with you. Why do we need him in the picture?
Burroughs adds another explosive claim that Diddy instructed him to alter Biggie's contract days before the shooting to favor Bad Boy Records. When Burroughs refused, he says, "That was the end of my career. I was cut off overnight." The documentary juxtaposes this claim with statements from Wayne Barrow, who managed Biggie's estate. Barrow pushes back hard, saying, "That's false. Puff paid for the funeral, every cent. We reviewed every royalty statement. Not a dollar was taken from Biggie's estate." Netflix editors weave in court footage, newspaper headlines, and old interviews to paint a portrait of chaos and contradiction. One where loyalty and betrayal blurring to each other. Then comes the most debated revelation. Did Diddy make Biggie's estate pay for his own funeral? The doc airs Kirk Burroughs' shocking account that Diddy insisted on the biggest funeral New York has ever seen, but then wanted it recouped from Biggie's royalties. The claim ignites immediate outrage online. However, Wayne Barrow's rebuttal and Janice Wallace's statements offer a counterbalance, painting the story as a mix of truth, ego, and revisionism. One critic in the doc summarizes it best: "When you control the narrative, you control the memory." And Diddy always controlled the narrative. Until now. By dawn, hashtag Tupac Truth had racked up tens of millions of mentions. Fans couldn't stop replaying Greg Kading's testimony the moment he read aloud the proffer statement from Keefe D, alleging that Sean Combs offered $1 million for the deaths of Tupac and Suge Knight. The clip, just 47 seconds long, became the most shared segment of the entire series within 24 hours.
What made it a specific, like, hey, I'm serious, I want you guys to kill these guys?
When he told me the greenback.
How's it go? How's the conversation go? I mean, okay, listen, I'll do it, but I need $500,000, or, you know, I've got somebody who will do it, but I need $300,000. I mean, we need really specific details regarding that.
Yeah, we wanted $1 million.
You said you walked downstairs. Did he say, come meet me downstairs?
Yeah, he said, come on downstairs and talk to you.
Oh, he tells you, seriously, man, I need to get rid of these guys. I mean, he's looking at you in the eyes and he's like scared.
Yeah.
In your opinion, the specific reason he asked you to come downstairs and talk to him was about that thing, not about liquor or anything. It was about that. Okay.
You tell him we'll do it for $1 million, and he's like, okay, I'll do it for $1 million. He agrees. You shake on it or something like that.
He man, we'll wipe out quick. You know, it's nothing.
Who brought up the amount of $1 million?
He did.
Puffy did?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me.
TikTok was flooded with reaction videos. Creators sitting in stunned silence, mouths covered, captions reading, "I wasn't ready for this." Others began connecting dots between the documentary's timeline and decades of rumors buried in old interviews. Conspiracy creators reignited long-dormant theories. Some argued that the FBI buried evidence to protect high-profile names, while others speculated that Suge Knight and Diddy were pawns in a much bigger political game. Reddit threads exploded overnight. particularly in r/hip hop conspiracy, where users began cross-referencing LAPD documents shown in the series with previously leaked police reports. One top comment summarized the collective disbelief. "We grew up thinking this was an East versus West thing. Now it looks like it was all business. Bloody business." The re-examination of the East Coast-West Coast War reopened old wounds across the hip-hop community. Fans started debating the line between competition and blood feud, posting clips of the 1995 Source Awards alongside newer interviews from Suge Knight and old Bad Boy promos. YouTube exploded with explainers titled "What Diddy Didn't Want You to Know," "The Real Reason Pac and Biggie Died," and the $1 million hit, "Fact or Fiction." Hip-hop historians and podcasters rushed to respond, some defending Diddy's innocence, others admitting that after this episode, denial isn't so easy anymore. Even longtime collaborators like Faith Evans and Lil' Kim began trending, as viewers revisited old interviews for hidden clues or emotional tells. The internet was treating The Reckoning not as a documentary, but as a true crime investigation that had finally broken open. The documentary's claim that Diddy ushered Biggie to his death by canceling his Europe tour became one of the episode's most debated topics online. Fans dissected the timeline, comparing Biggie's last interviews with footage from the party and bullshit event. The funeral controversy, whether Diddy allegedly charged costs back to Biggie's estate, sparked moral outrage. Some viewers called it heartless beyond comprehension. Others, citing Wayne Barrow's rebuttal, insisted that rumors were twisting grief into spectacle. Regardless, the debate pushed the documentary into a new realm of virality. People weren't just talking about it, they were investigating it. By the time episode 3 begins, The Reckoning has already pulled back the curtain on Diddy's rise, his rivalries, and the shadow of violence that trailed him through the 1990s. But this chapter, titled Official Girl, shifts the focus from fame to power, from the music to the people he controlled behind closed doors. It's not about the empire anymore. It's about the women who survived it. The episode opens in silence. We see glittering images of Diddy's platinum years, glossy music videos, champagne parties, yachts, Ciroc ads, Met Gala entrances. His voice narrates from an old 2006 interview. "I'm a king. I don't chase love. Love chases me." Then the music cuts. The screen turns black, and a voice says, "But what if love wasn't what they were chasing?" From there, the illusion of glamour collapses. The first 10 minutes recap Diddy's dominance after Biggie's death, Bad Boy's rebirth, the Sean John fashion line, and chart-topping hits like "I'll Be Missing You" and "I Need a Girl."